start this episode with Trump's tariff tantrum. The July 9 deadline came through this week for the reciprocal tariffs. Trump previously had insisted that he would not extend this deadline, but as usual, he did chicken out this time and extended the deadline to August 1st, almost a month from now. Meanwhile, he sent out letters to 22 countries this week and said that these countries will face tariffs up to 50%. The list goes on like this. Brazil gets a 50% tariff, tariffs on Myanmar and Laos at 40%, Cambodia and Thailand at 36%, Bangladesh and Serbia at 35%, Indonesia at 32%, Algeria, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Iraq, Libya, South Africa and Sri Lanka at 30%, Brunei, Moldova and Japan, Kazakhstan, South Korea, Tunisia, Malaysia at 25%, Philippines at 20%. Separately, he announced a 35% tariff on Canada and sent an official letter to the Canadian Prime Minister. Now, these tariffs are different from the reciprocal tariffs announced in April. Take Brazil, for instance. The tariff in April was at 10%, but now it is at 50%. But the question is, how did he even calculate these tariffs? You might think the trade deficit. So, fun fact, Brazil has no trade deficit with the US. In fact, US enjoys a trade surplus with Brazil. As per the US government's website, US exports goods worth $49.7 billion and Brazil imported goods worth $42 billion to the US in 2024. So why? Well, Trump doesn't like the Brazilian Prime Minister Lula da Silva. In his letter, Trump said that he is imposing the massive new tariff at least partially in retaliation against Brazil's treatment of its former president, Jair Bolsonaro. Lula has spoken against these tariffs, so Brazil is against the tariffs. Some tariffs have also come down though from the April's list, like Bangladesh, Cambodia, Myanmar, Laos and more. Most of these countries are small nations. Some even are facing a civil war or a crisis. So the question is it even ethical? These tariffs have been imposed based on what? Is he bullying these countries to keep his promise during his campaign? Because clearly he could not keep the promises like stopping Russia-Ukraine war on first day of office. Now, economists have long said that these tariffs will hit America more than anyone else. Americans will have to pay the higher price. But Trump does not want to listen. He says a trade deficit is bad and he must end it. His tariff tantrums have costed trillions of dollars to the US markets. In April, he said that he would impose these tariffs. Then he extended the deadline to July now. Now he says that August 1st is the deadline. And along with that, he also says that these letters he sent can be tweaked. He said that he's open to changes and negotiations if the two countries, the US and the other country, are okay with them. Trump's tariffs have destabilized the oil markets, the currency markets, and the stock markets too across the world. Dollar has seen the worst decline in 50 years. America's debt rating has gone down. Government debt is piling up. But looks like the global markets have had enough. Because when Trump announced these tariffs, when he sent out these letters, global markets ignored these threats. They did not consider these letters as a final iteration of tariffs because it was not a signed law. Only the US market saw correction. So this tariff tantrum is costing Americans and Trump's image as the president of the world's largest economy, and that is deteriorating because, you like it or not, the world is now believing the acronym TACO more and more because of Trump's own actions.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.